Hi, Leo. It's Kaycee with your July reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful that you stopped by to hang out with me for a couple minutes. We're going to do a July combo today, which is your July overall plus your romance or relationship reading. So we're going to start with the overall, get that overall message. See if that is part of your relationship reading or if it's completely separate. So guys, how are you today? Are you feeling extra stressed, extra blessed, or somewhere in between? Let's see if we can get some messages for you, get some guidance. Alrighty, let's see what we have. Lovers in reverse. 7 of coins in reverse. Page of coins in the upright. And the 5 of swords in reverse. On the bottom of the deck, we have the ace of coins. So there's been a lot of changes going on for you in your financial sector as well as your romantic sector, because we do have the lovers in reverse as well as the coins in reverse. This tells me that there's been some upset, imbalance. You're not finding what you're looking for. You're not finding that soulmate. You're not finding that great job, your career, your niche. You're feeling that you're kind of stuck right now. Page of coins is coming in, talking about making changes, finding new paths, getting new offers coming in. And the 5 of swords in reverse is talking about not so much giving up, but not fighting for what you're not being interested in. It's not giving you passion. It's not giving you joy. So whatever it is that you feel that you have to put aside in order to find a new path, you're willing to do so because it's not giving you joy right now. And I don't want to say you're giving up, because you're not. You're more so shifting your focus on something different. And that's where the ace of coins comes in. And this is your new beginning. You have 2 very strong coin cards coming in, talking about new beginnings, new offers, new things are going to start happening, and you're not going to have to fight it or fight for it. It's going to unfold naturally. You're going to have to be very diligent with it, but it's going to come a lot more easier than the things that you've been trying in the past with the 7 of coins in reverse. All those avenues and all those journeys and all that trying in those different arenas hasn't gotten you to where you need to be right now. And you feel like you need to give up on something that is no longer serving you. Now, this could be a relationship, but I feel like you are not happy on the path that you're on. You've worked very, very hard, and you are very, very smart, very liked. You have lots of friends. You have a very good community. Your life's not bad, but it's unfulfilled. I feel like you haven't met the one yet, that soulmate, that perfect person. That person is coming in, but it's not time. It's time for you to work on your career, your studies, things of that nature. Let's pull some more, because you're not giving up on this, but you're looking at it from a different perspective with the page of coins. You become renewed in something, some passion, some focus, some drive. Something becomes illuminated, an offer is made, you start something new on your own, however it is for you. But you know what I'm talking about, whether you're going back to school for something or you're taking your career up to another notch. Something where you're at right now is not fulfilling. You've worked very, very hard to get where you are and to have what you have, and it's beautiful, but it's not enough for you guys. You guys want more. You guys are working hard towards something bigger and better that you can see it. You just can't get your hands on it right this second, and you're not giving up on it. You're just adding to it. You're doing something different to make it happen. And I feel that that's what your focus is. And that's why at this time, your soulmate is not ready to come in, because you're very busy on your own personal goals. It'd be great to have a partner in crime right now, but do you really have the time? Now, this can also mean that you are falling out of love with your career or your job, or some of your surroundings that were really good for a while are not fulfilling you anymore. But I see you very career orientated right now. So if you are in a committed relationship, you're focusing more on your studies, on leveling up, getting to the next plateau, whatever it is that your drive is right now, and your relationships might be suffering. That could be where your Lovers in reverse is coming in if you're not single. All right, let's go ahead and pull some of the tarot from a different deck to get some clarifiers. Oh my God, I shit you guys not. The Lovers in reverse again. Oh my goodness. And we have another page of coins. This says Pentacles, but it's the same family. Six of Swords, moving on. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Fear card with the shadow side. The High Priest. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. And Nine of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, guys, we have Temperance, which is your faith card. This is amazing, amazing, amazing. So the Devil's coming in is just really hitting home what your areas are that you're working on, okay? So we have the two Lovers in reverse. We also have the two Page of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Five of Swords in reverse here and the Six of Swords in the upright there. That's talking about you moving on with your knowledge, with your goals, with the things that you want. This is all about you and the things that you've had to go through and all the things that you've accomplished as well. So don't negate that when you're feeling that you're in the Seven of Coins energy where it's just not matching your dreams. It's like, this is not where you thought you would be right now. And you thought you would be a lot further along in your career, maybe thinking that you would have a house by now and stuff like that. And it's not coming to you in that area. You're working very, very hard. There's no doubt about it, but it isn't paying off. Now, this is where it does pay off, okay? This is you're shifting your focus with the Page of Coins coming up twice, saying that there's new offers coming in and these will be better offers. They're going to be slow offers, but they're going to be strong offers, and you're going to make them yourself. You're going to build this on your own. And that's what the Six of Swords is coming in, is saying you're building this on your own from all the other things that you've been through, learned, got the certificate, you have the t-shirt and everything, right? You've gone through so much emotionally and within your career, as well as your relationships, and financially there was hits and also blessings. So so much at this point. And now this is where you're going to put all this into action. Now it's going to be slow moving with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And there's going to be some fear when it stops spinning fast and it starts to get really, really slow. That's your time of knowledge. That's your time of reflection. That's your time to get right with spirit and listen to your spirit guides. Listen to the synchronicities that you are being presented at this time, whether it's, visually, audibly, or, in other manners of how you download, because we all do it kind of different. So then we have the fear with the shadow side. We also come in with the High Priest, okay? This is you connecting to spirit, listening to your higher self. Your higher self is going to help you through this. The higher self is the part of us that do not stress, that knows that there's a bigger picture, knows where we're supposed to be going. And then it's our earthly selves that are trying to stumble along through the journey to figure it out. And we know that it's there because we're being told, we're being shown, we're being driven, we're being nudged down the right path. So you connecting to spirit and really believing in yourself, believing in there is a bigger picture, no matter how many ups and downs you have to go through. You get very excited here with the Page of Wands. You're talking about it, you're working, you're networking, you're getting your name out there. People are recognizing you, things are happening. You're not a wallflower anymore, taking in all the knowledge. Now you're out there making this happen. The Knight of Wands coming in tells me again, more slow movement in some creativity part, but bam, we have the Nine of Cups. So don't doubt yourself if there's any stumbling blocks, because your cups of joy, your cups of stability, financial, emotional, physical, however you are resonating with this, all those things are going to come to pass, and you'll fill those cups with all your dreams and wishes and desires. Things are going to work out for you quite nicely, but there's going to be some changes coming up for you, and you're not going to fight it, and you're not giving up. So if you are at that crossroads where you're like, well, if I do this, I'm going to give up on all the things that I was working so hard for. No, you won't, because this is just opening a door for something different. You're going to add on to this. You're going to expand with this. It's only going to get bigger and better as you gain that knowledge, gain that footing, and put yourself out there. So there is going to be a community that is going to open their arms to you in regards to whatever it is your goals are. You'll find that right niche, whether it's a job or schooling or moving, whatever this is for you. You'll be able to get all your pieces together, and it's all going to click. It's not going to be an easy road. You're going to suffer from being upset and fearful that you made the right decision, that the choices that you made are not panning out the way you thought. They will, guys. You keep your focus and your intention on what it is. You keep speaking your truth and saying it out loud and being like, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to work. This is the money I want to bring in. This is where I want to live. All that kind of stuff. Put it out into the universe and allow the universe to pay you back what it is that you are really striving for right now. Leo, this is amazing. I love this reading for you because you're coming in a big reflection, kind of feeling that you're giving up on a dream, but you're really not. You're expanding on this dream. So keep that in your forefront, in your focus. Know that the relationships that you may not be cultivating and or really participating in right now will also be of the positive, because that is one of your cups here, you know, so you will have your abundance the way you have your dreams set. So stay with that focus while you go through the month, because I know you're making a lot of decisions and a lot of changes are happening. So now we're going to go into our romance or relationship reading. So I'm going to pull some of the tarot back. Keep the faith, guys. And we're going to pull some energy cards for our emotions. I love that Ace of Coins. He's very strong. He's very determined. He has focus. And he's very, very centered and grounded. So this is a beautiful new beginning coming up for you guys. You made the right choice. And some of you guys just need to know that right now, because it seems like you're questioning whether you did the right thing. You know, this resonates to me in a situation possibly with, you know, not being happy with your job. So you quit your job so you can focus on school full time. And now you're starting to think, oh my God, what did I just do? What in the world did I just do? Well, now you're going to focus on the things that you really want to focus on. That's going to pay off for you. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, so we had an emotion card come in, and it's Blossom in reverse. This is talking about that craft, that career, that schooling that you're doing that is not ready to fly yet. You're still nurturing it. You're still working with it. There's a lot of things that needs to be really invested in it before that would be in an upright position. And in the upright position is talking about that you're ready to launch it. You're not ready to launch this yet. You're still learning whatever it is that you need to learn. Check it out. Yeah, see here, moving on. This is you moving on from that energy, making that decision, even though you're questioning your decision at times, that if you did the right thing, because you really want to focus on something that really gives you joy, really makes you feel like you're on the right path. Where you were before with the Seven of Coins in reverse, you didn't feel that way. And I feel that this can also be like, you know, that's the emotional part that you're feeling right now, is that separation. knowing that you couldn't have done what you need to do and still work at that place or still live in that apartment or whatever it happens to be, whatever that stability that you had that you let go of, the 7 of Coins in reverse. You really branched out huge. We're going to pull one more emotion card for you, and then we're going to pop over to the right side and pull the emotion cards for the people that you're dealing with for the month or person. Sacral chakra. Very good. This is all about your creativity. This is what you're doing. You're building on your creativity, your knowledge base. You're expanding, you're learning, you're growing, you're really raising your vibration. You're really getting that intention out there. So this is very good energy, even though you have to move on from something, you're creating something new, and it's very important to you, whatever it is that you're doing. You're very focused on this. So let's go ahead and pull some cards for the people or person that you're dealing with for the month of July. You know how you guys are when you get focused on something, okay? It's your baby. It's all you can think about morning, noon, and night. You're trying to figure out how to make it happen faster, speed things along. Not that you'll cut corners, but you'll work extra hard towards this goal to get it done. Okay, they're coming in with refusing to see. And seeking the truth in reverse. That's perfect right there. Okay, they get the blinders on. Heavy blinders too, if you ask me. Seeking the truth in reverse is like they don't even want to know what the truth is right now. They have their head in the sand. They have the helmet on, and if they just turn their head just a little bit, they would get enlightened. But nope, not going to do it. And teach. Some of you, I feel that you're leaving a job situation that they don't want you to leave, so they're not like giving up on you. It's like they're still holding your position for them, with them, until you figure out what you're doing, because they think you're just having like a moment for yourself, that you're overwhelmed, and that you'll be back. I get the feeling that whoever this is doesn't believe that you just quit your job so that you can go to school full time, or whatever the case is. You made a drastic change, and the person that you're dealing with doesn't believe that you just did that. They're totally in denial. Religious factors affect your relationship. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all, love. And at the bottom of the deck, reconciliation. Well, guys, for those of you that have an ex that has been contacting you, they are trying to get back together with you. And unfortunately, they're not seeing why you guys broke up in the first place. It was against your belief systems. How they ran their life was not how you run your life, with your boundaries and your beliefs and your expectations. And that was the main part of the breakup. It wasn't so much you guys fell out of love or had this really big argument. It was on the core level. You guys did not mesh. You did not have the same goals as to how the life was supposed to unfold. and they reacted a lot of times out of kind of being naive, or they had been hurt in the past. So there was a lot of knee-jerk reactions, a lot of space being put up when you guys didn't agree. So they feel that this is just another one of those times where it will just blow over, and get back on track the way you used to. But this time is different for you. This time, because of all the other things that's going on in your life, you're like, I don't have any time or energy to deal with this person's nonsense back and forth, back and forth. It comes down to like just how people treat each other, what the thought process, some people are very hooked on titles, and sometimes they inflate their title a little bit more because they feel less than within their own self-confidence, and they put on airs and they come off too strong and come off too bossy. And that is a belief system that other people feel like you should just talk to everyone just like they're the janitor, not that they're the president or the CEO, but everybody gets the same respect. And there is no titles per se, because everyone is just a human soul, and that's how you're seeing everyone. Some people feel better within themselves because they haven't gotten to a certain criteria in their life, and their title is everything. And that's being naive, and that's kind of, overinflating their power to make themselves feel better. And in the process, sometimes they can make other people feel bad. That's an example of how the belief systems would be off between you and this other person. But they don't think they're doing anything wrong. They think that this conversation or this little spat that you had is no big deal, because it didn't come out to be a big deal. It wasn't a lot of stuff. It was more like you were just done, and you just cut the cord, and you're like, you know what, I just quit my job, I'm going to school full time, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I don't have time for that particular energy right now. But they're looking for a reconciliation, but in order to do so, they have to raise their standards to meet yours. You have high standards, and that's amazing, because you will accept nothing less than what you deserve. And when other people don't meet your standards, you don't have time for them, especially if you're super busy and you're cracking down on this big, huge goal that you're after to make everything click back into place the way you think it should go. That's your focus right now. You can't be bothered with any silliness. And a lot of you have chosen not to have relationships because of that, because you know how much time it would take in order for you to cultivate a relationship and still be on the same path. So we're shuffling, and a card fell on the floor, so I had to pause the video because these just slide under the desk really good. You're coming again with the Ace of Pentacles. This is new beginnings in your romantic sector as well. So this is very important information that your whole life is changing right now. It's changing, it's shifting. A lot of you are having birthdays in the next couple of weeks, and things are going to start really changing around your birthday. This is a very important time, of a pinnacle of your life, that things are going to shift in your favor, and leaving things that don't work for you in the behind. And this also means people as well as jobs. Sometimes it's family members, sometimes it's thought processes, sometimes it's locations. It all depends on what your goals are right now. But just know, any choices and changes you make are for the better. Follow those nudges, follow your intuition, follow your heart, because it will lead you to the place where you need to be. Is it going to be easy? Nope. Are you going to freak yourself out sometimes? Yep. But know that if you're doing it for the right reasons, it will always work out. You will always find a way. Here we come in with the World card in reverse. This is talking about starting at the beginning, starting something new, starting something fresh, not really knowing the answers to all the questions that are going to be coming up, because this is brand new territory. And this is beautiful with the 2 Ace of Pentacles. You guys have had a lot of doubles come up in your reading for the month. And this, like I said, is just a huge shout saying, yes, this is what's happening. This is what's going on. So you have to just take it all in, because it's going to be very intense. Here we have the Page of Cups, and this is you withholding your emotions until you are ready to give them out. So when this reconciliation offer comes in, and they want to teach you, I feel like they want to teach you a lesson somehow, so that you understand where they're coming from, not in a negative way, but they have something to say. Okay, they have an opinion, and that's what I'm getting with the Teach card. But you're really not into this particular energy right now. You know there's something better coming at you. Yeah, here we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This collaboration was good when it was good, but when it's bad, it's bad. You're totally off balance with this energy right now, and nothing anyone says or does can put that back into balance. The Knight of Pentacles is telling me that there's not going to be a lot of success with the reconciliation. You know, it may be fun for a time, but the issues that broke you guys up are always going to be there. Yeah, here there's no passion within the relationship, but there's something new to fight for. And that's what you're going for. That's what your focus is. So keep your options open, because there is going to be something big coming in for you in regards to your relationship. It's like this whole month, you just go through change after change after change after change. And then it's like blessing after blessing after blessing. New beginnings, new offers, new doors are opening, you're meeting new people, you're negotiating, you're networking. And through all that expansion, you know, you also stumble upon your new love as well. And so the old is not interesting you, just the new. It's time for a lot of different changes and shakeups, and they're all in the positive. And you'll know in your gut what you want, what you don't. You know, if you don't feel the passion for a person, place, or thing, you're not going to spend your time on it. You're only going to be looking for those new beginnings. You're going to fight for those new beginnings, Nine of Wands, talking about you really being ready for that fight. You know, here you feel like you're walking away, and you're walking away from something important that you're just giving up. And then down here, you're fighting for it all. Everything that you want, you're going to go for it. Rigid is coming in the reverse. And it's not for anyone in particular. It's actually just for your energy, not for theirs. And this is talking about you being very open and fluid in what is coming at you right now. You're not holding still to one particular goal and it has to look exactly like this. You're open to all the blessings. You're seeing things from a different perspective. You're seeing them come in better than you have imagined. So you're like, yes, bring it on. I want it all. I want bigger and better. You know, surprise me is what you're saying to the universe. Surprise me with my blessings, because the blessings that are coming in are going to be better than you thought. Let's pull another one. Confidence, yes. So you're making a lot of changes and a lot of decisions, and they're big ones. You know, like I said, quitting your job and going to school full time. You know, not going back to a relationship that doesn't serve you anymore. I mean, you're really putting yourself out there with a clean slate to be like, all right, this is me, and what are we going to do today? And where are my blessings? Where's my path? Let's really follow it and be totally involved in really going after what you want. You guys are going to be unstoppable for the month of July, because you're really reinventing yourself and taking all kinds of risks for what it is that you want within your relationships and within your career. You're not going to hold back for anything that's mediocre. Things that weren't serving you, that you didn't love doing, you're not doing them anymore. That's just the end of that. Okay, that's just period. End of sentence. Look at this. Possess self-confidence. You have confidence twice. You guys are just popping in with these doubles. I mean, the doubles, like I said, are just amplified within the message. It's like really amplified. You are like really like on like full volume right now. Love it. I love it. You guys are just so fiery and ready to go, making this new birthday season something to remember. Love is your energy, guys. You're doing it because you want to. Back here with the Lovers in reverse, for a lot of you, this is that you didn't love what you were doing. Now you love what you're doing. Now it's starting to pay off. Now you're feeling the joy. Everything is coming together. So all these changes and choices that you may be stressing over because you're like, did I do the right thing? Can't believe I just did that. You know, it's needed to make this energy flow so that the new beginnings have a chance to come in. If we're always doing the same thing over and over and we don't change something in our routine and let go of something that doesn't serve us to allow the blessings to come in, where are the blessings going to fit in our lives? You know, we're super busy as it is, so something has to give. So if you did quit your job to go back to school, you're gonna kick butt so that you can get out of school ASAP and go do what it is that you wanna do. You're not gonna just kind of lollygag and do this and that. You're gonna be all in and getting through this. Motivation, yes, look at that. You're plenty motivated. Plenty motivated. Absolutely. And know that you're being divinely motivated, okay? Because this is your true path. So keep that in mind that the angels are going to protect you. They're going to guide you. They're going to give you things that you need. You know, if you're short on cash, you know, you'll find a way. If you're lost in a particular area or in a decision, they will help you make that right decision. You're not doing this alone. So they will keep you motivated and they'll keep you in the right direction. Just be open to the signs. Okay, we have 2 more angel messages coming in, and we're coming in with justice and presence. So everything will balance. You will be rewarded. Things will go in your favor with the justice card. You will feel very grounded and balanced during this whole time. And again, you will be rewarded for all the hard work. So your dreams will come true. Presence. Be present in the moment. Acknowledge the presence of your spirit guides that are giving you the signs and synchronicities in order for you to be motivated in the right direction, be moved in the right direction. This is all about you guys. This is going to be your season right here, right now. So take advantage of all this beautiful fire energy, all these new opportunities. Everything is going to pan out the way you want, and it's going to be a new adventure for you guys. Thank you so much, Leo, for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. I would love to hear from you and see what's going on. So please leave me a comment down below. If you haven't done so already, I would love for you to come back. So please like and subscribe. Take care.